Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are y'all tonight? I see Coffee Cup, Demarius, Sandra, Amy, Vicky, and Sandra. Now, if y'all have somewhere else you got to be, I understand. This is not my usual live, but welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Got myself pulled up on my phone so I can see the chats and everything too. Yeah, Miss Billy's going live too. I know she don't go live every Friday. Sometimes she misses, but okay, Vicky, you gonna watch hers in the replay? Hey, Christy, how are you? You'll be right back. Okay. Hope y'all have something to drink, something to work on. I got a new book. So I was working on a stitch out of here to see how it worked up. And this is what it looks like so far. It's called the butterfly stitch. And I asked my husband, could he see a butterfly in it? And he said no. It's a real easy stitch pattern to work up. I like it. What do y'all think about it? It's simple. It's not hard at all. Only thing it is double crochet and chains and a slip stitch. Yeah, Sandra, you finally made it to a live chat. That's right. I'm going to give a little people time to get in. Welcome in, Angela Wright. I'm doing good. And you're in Columbus, Georgia. Okay, Sandra, just whenever you get ready, just do that invoice. That's pretty, yeah. I thought it was pretty too. So I'm doing a swatch in it. I think I'm gonna use this in my next pattern. Welcome in, Chandra. How are you tonight? So I think I'm gonna use this in my next pattern. So next Friday we're gonna play Dream Go. I'm going to do a little short video after this one. If I don't do it tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. Where y'all can put your numbers in on that video in the comments. It'll just be a little short video explaining it. And this time you will submit 6 numbers, 1 through 75, instead of 5. Now, we'll still do the normal Dream Go the last Tuesday of the month. But because everybody's not able to join on Tuesdays, next Friday, we will also do Dream Go. And that way more people have an opportunity to join in and play. And then you'll submit 6 numbers for the Friday bingo. So it'll be the 7th of May. So the first Friday of the month right now we will play Dream Go. Welcome in, Navy Frick. How are you? AJ. Welcome in, Jamie. So yeah, we'll play next Friday on May the 7th. Dream Go Bingo. I'll do a little short video after this one or Saturday. Just talking about it, and you'll leave your numbers on that video. That way we don't get it confused with our regular Dream Go Bingo on the last Tuesday of the month. You working on another scar? I got this book and I saw a stitch in there that I liked. So I'm working on a little swatch of it right now. And it's called the butterfly stitch. I'm going to incorporate it into my next pattern. So I wanted to see how it worked up before I jumped right on into the pattern. So, and I'm just using one of the skeins of the Premier Just Yarn worsted in it. And it's in the color aqua. So, welcome in, Michelle. How are you tonight? You have that book too? Chris says, okay, I'm back. I had to do a scan for my daughter's orthodontist appointment for her braces. Yeah. Oh, Lord, we went through braces on 2 of our children. Those things are expensive. I know Brother Joe's over there bowling. It's championship night. They won one and they were on their second game. Yeah, I love it too. Every time I go in a Dollar Tree and they got colors that I don't have, I always get at least 5 of them. I wish my Dollar Tree would get better. They just don't have a lot of any. Well, last time I was in there, they didn't have any yarn. And they don't get it as often as the other Dollar Tree in Prattville does. That's good, Christy. Yeah, we had 2 that got braces at the same time. Can I tell you $10,000? And the first thing we said, do y'all do a payment plan? Because the dental insurance we had didn't cover it. Yeah, I was in Joe's up until time for me to go live. Ooh, Jamie, you're painting a front porch welcome sign. I want to get me one to go on my front porch. And the ones I've been eyeing is at Tractor Supply. I bet that's going to be pretty. I love the front porch signs. What's everybody working on? Or drinking? Yeah, I love it too. Michelle, my porch is not real big, but I do have one. Of course, right now I can't enjoy it because of the darn mosquitoes. They feel like they will tote you completely off. So I don't go out too often. You stained it gray and then painting with teal. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Working on the wifey's blanket and making dinner. What y'all having for dinner, AJ? I ate a Black Forest ham sandwich about 4 o'clock. I'm working on those knit socks still. I'm on the easy part right now. Yeah. Hey, Brenda. Welcome in. How are you tonight? I'm going to drop the link here in just a little bit. So if anybody wants to come up and join me, they can. That's what it's all about. Just crocheting, chatting, and just enjoying each other's company. Oh, you're cooking pizza. You making it from scratch? And I'm going to pin that to the top up there. So if anybody else hanging in there, sweetheart, Yeah. You probably ready to go back to the water, Brenda. And I did talk to the husband about that. Like I said, I'd be the only one out in a kayak. I don't think it'd be so much about doing kayaking as it is just getting out, because you could fish right from your own little private beach. We did go camping in Birmingham one time at the state park up there, and we had like our own little private beach area too. And we really enjoyed that. Of course, me and the kids was the only ones that got in the water because he's scared of jaws. Oh, knees killing you? Yeah, so much action. I said I was going to start walking every evening from 5 to 6. Every evening. That'll give me time to do an hour walk and then come in, take a shower and everything, and especially on Tuesdays before I go live. So do you know where I can get a measurement table? See you in the basement, Nana.
Hi.
Yes, Sandra, look. Hello. Just look up on Google and type in mattress sizes, and it'll give you the size of each mattress. That's what I use to gauge my blankets with. Then I got to finish my little flower pots that have the sayings for my mom, sisters, and friends for Mother's Day. Oh, so see, Jamie, are they pottery pots? And Sandra speaking to Brenda. I used to make candy dishes out of pottery pots. I actually I'll have to get one off the next time and bring it in here and show it to you. My left knee is a bit jacked up because of a couple accidents. None my fault. Oh, I hope you feel better, Brenda. It ain't nothing like messing up these. I have to have the fluid drawn off mine from time to time. Hey, Olivia.
Hi.
You keeping Grandma company?
Yeah.
I love when the grandbabies are around.
Oh, time goes so much faster when she's here.
Yes. You have her on the weekends, or?
I have her Thursday night and Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Are they still doing the homeschooling there?
No. She's full back in. I'm not happy with it, but
Hey, Sis Dana, welcome in. Yeah, they don't went back to full swing here too in Alabama.
And it's stupid because they only had a month left. I'm like, you know, why?
But I think the reason why they did here is because a lot of the kids was struggling.
She was doing great. She was doing better.
Well, it depends on who you got helping you.
That's true. Well, no, she didn't need any help. She could sit here all day and I wouldn't have to help her with anything. She did all the things all herself. The Zoom stuff and everything. I didn't have to help her with any of it.
Right. And that's how my grandbaby was. You just made sure she was doing what she was supposed to be doing on there, but she understood and did everything by herself.
She has a real good teacher. I think that helps too. If the teacher's really engaged with the kids, it really helps. Because I could hear while I was, working, because I work from home too.
Mm-hmm.
I could hear everything that was going on. And she's like, hey, no, so-and-so, you need to like put your camera back on and, whatever you're doing in the background, stop that, So she was really onto them kids.
Yeah, we had a problem with others muting their microphone. And the parents would be fussing at the kids and everything else, and you could hear it and all that. And it was a real distraction to some of the kids. And the teacher would be up there telling them to mute the mic, and they wasn't paying no attention. But welcome in, Terry. How are you? And Miss Terry won a free pattern from me today over on Priscilla from Distinctive Crochets.
Yay.
Giveaway. I hope you like it.
This stitch that they picked this week is not working out good with this last week's one. I'm struggling to figure this one out.
I got to go back and watch that and see what that's all about.
See, here we go.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful. So what y'all doing? One week you pick a new stitch and you crochet in a blanket like that?
Yep.
Oh, good.
It doesn't have to be a blanket. You can do a washcloth or squares, whatever you want.
Yeah, a lot of the kids wasn't doing good with because my grandbaby, she did good in the math, the science, and all of that area. But as far as reading goes, again, it depends on who's helping them and everything else, and how much time the parents put in with them. Because I've always said that it starts at home and goes abroad, and education don't stop from the time they leave school till they get back, until they go to school the next day.
Hold on, my son's calling me. Hold on.
Okay. But she's gonna end up repeating first grade this year because she's not where they want her to be with her reading. Jamie, that's gonna be pretty. Are you on Instagram or anything? Now, see, Christy, my niece is in the 9th grade too, and she was having a real hard time with virtual, but they've gone back to school now. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, I would love to see those. I bet they're going to be pretty.
Okay, all better now.
They never call until we're doing something.
He called to ask if I had any Febreze because he did his laundry at his dad's house, but his dad smokes, and he's like, my clothes smell like cigarettes now. I need to Febreze everything. And I'm like, well, I don't have any. Sorry. Go to the store and buy some.
Right.
Yeah, there's a cloth over there.
Okay. Jaden Stitches did a blanket with a new stitch every month in 2019. Yeah, and Nan's Next Knot does a stitch.
Yeah, I'm doing her too.
Crochet along too with a new stitch.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily new stitches. You choose whatever stitch you want to do, but it's a new color.
Yeah. I was thinking for another crochet along to do is her idea with a new color and then a new stitch also.
And Chrissy, you're in Alabama too, aren't you?
Why do you keep wearing these ones? Why aren't you wearing purple ones anymore?
Yeah, they really struggle. But what upset me was when my grandbaby
those are for backup.
Went back to school. Her teacher was not even in the classroom. Her bus driver was her sub, and the teacher still did virtual from home. And that she's still doing virtual from home. Her bus driver is her teacher right now.
Is it light for her?
No, honey, she's on the same time, I think. Olivia's
it's
obsessed with time
it's
zone.
7:52 here. Yeah, I remember looking at your address when you sent it to me, and I thought you were in Alabama. Yeah, it's crazy. And Alabama's never prepared for the worst, so this was a fly by night thing that they threw together, and I don't think the state Department of Education really thought it all the way through. Because in Alabama, we have a lot of kids in the rural area that don't have access to internet, or they don't have access to good internet. So they were going around with buses that were Wi-Fi capable, parking them in certain rural areas so the kids could connect to the Wi-Fi.
Wow.
And they was giving them a free Wi-Fi box that they could take home and connect to too. And the school year is almost over with now.
So from a kid's point, Olivia, would you rather do your school from home or do it at school?
Do it at school. Because if you're online, you can lose everything.
Ah. All right. There's from a kid's view. She said she'd rather go to school.
Yeah, my grandbaby would rather be at school too.
But you did do good, huh?
Dana speaking to Brenda. Right. Some of the teachers didn't know how to upload their work. They didn't understand it or any of that stuff. And what they should have did was had a training with the parents, a virtual training with the parents on how to use the system. But they just sent instructions with the children's tablets on how to access everything with their username and password. Four days a week here, off on Wednesdays. They're back 5. They go Monday through Friday. Now, when they first started going back, they was Monday through Thursday and off on Fridays. And now they're 5 days a week now, Monday through Friday, like normal routine.
Yep, same here.
So no difference. I hate she's got to repeat the first grade, but I want her reading level to be to par where it's supposed to be. And what makes it so bad with them, I signed up for the ABC Mouse and created all of my grandbabies their own little area in there. Hey, Veronica. So that they could go on there because ABC Mouse is real good on teaching kids how to read and stuff like that. Welcome in, Jen Reeves. How are you? But Dana, we're gonna show you this is the butterfly stitch out of that book.
I like that.
Wow.
And Jamie says we are Monday through Friday, but only half a day on Wednesdays. Yeah, see, we're 7 to 3 back 7 to 3 again. Hey, Liz, you on the way back home? Yeah, you had to go get mayonnaise. Okay, Terry, you too. Welcome in, Sandrine, my bestie. Y'all, I have the link if anybody wants to come up. Posted at the top of the screen. It's pinned up at the top.
Whew, this blanket's too hot to work with.
Oh, I bet.
It's not helping me. I'm having a power surge, as Linda Simpson says.
And see, I can't tell if I'm having a personal summer or if I'm just hot from crocheting. Monica, I watched your video of the yarn that you got from Michaels. She got some good. She got some. It was either the Red Heart.
Look. So you make this shape.
What is the Red Heart?
This.
Or the Line Brand Landscapes.
Oh.
Hey, Katrina, welcome in. How are you tonight? Katrina says, hello, Michelle.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. Wait, who said hi to her?
Yeah, Jen, Veronica always get good deals. She paid $2 a skein for, I think it was the Line Brand Landscapes or the Red Heart Irresistible. So, you know, those two look so much alike. And she only paid $2. She only paid $2 a skein for them at Michael's.
When Dollar Tree had their Unforgettable on sale for $1, I went crazy and I bought probably over $100.
I said irresistible. Okay, Sandrine.
Bye-bye.
Right, Katrina. She takes my arm and twists it and says, "Go to the yarn store."
My problem is watching Granny D. She shows all these pretty yarns, and I'm like, please stop. You're going to make me buy more. Please stop.
Yeah, I learned today my cups that my daughter's doing, they're temperature controlled.
Oh, cool.
You can't see it on the camera, but if it's cold, it turns like a darker blue, and as you drink it, it goes to like an ombre.
Oh, neat.
Sandrine says Joann's have Karen 1 pound for $6.99, and the video that Z did, Sandrine, showed that Michael's had some of their 1 pounds for $5. So you might want to go check Michael's out. I saw some of the ones she had showed on there for $5. Yeah, she bought the Line Brand Landscape. She just sent me the pictures for $2. The Loops and Thread Charisma, which is a bulky 5. And the Heartland.
Pretty.
That Line Brand Heartland is some good yarn. It's soft too. I just didn't care for it.
I have a hard time working with bulky yarn, so I really struggle with this.
You want one of the cups, Christy? Yeah, she said the orange ones, when you put cold stuff in them, the orange one sitting right back there, it'll turn red. Because when we first got them, we was trying to figure out why do they have such different colored tops. But now we know. Yeah, I just looked at them, Veronica. This is what she got for $2. It was the Landscapes by Line Brand.
Oh, that's pretty.
And that colorway was in Mountain Trail. See, I did watch your video. And this was in Cloud Mixed on the Charisma.
That's neat too.
It's a pretty color. She said she's gonna make pillows for her couch on that. Yeah, they did have some of the Burnett for $5 at Michael's too. And then that Heartland.
Okay, this is too hot to work with this yarn.
Yeah, it was. And that's what aggravates me so about like Michael's and everything else. They have sales, but they don't have them everywhere. I got to record my hook video. I finally got my 10 yarning questions done. They had some of the Burnett for 5 at Michael's. Yep. Jamie says she believed it was the stripes. Yeah, Veronica, you did. You sent me the pictures and the stuff about the yarn. I know my husband's got to go to Montgomery tomorrow to pick up a water pump for one of the trucks, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go by there. If I can, I will. I sure will. Am I okay? Because my internet says it's unstable.
You seem okay. I can see it fine.
It's coming in better now. I moved it around. I've got one of those internet cards, so I have to move it around sometime. Chandra, you bought you a ring light today? I actually got a new camera. And it comes with a ring light. And that's what I got. And you can make it light, dim. It's got 3 settings on it. Yeah, I just moved it so it's going in and out. You going tomorrow to other Michaels and see if they have that yarn, Veronica? Oh, we do have purple cups, I think, Christy. I'll check with her and see.
Yeah, if you have purple, I'll get one.
Let's see. Let me text her and ask her right quick.
I'm all about the purple.
And we bought some I bought some stainless steel, the little 8-ounce wine tumblers and 20-ounce tumblers too.
Cool.
And she found some stuff called water slide, where she'll be able to print the stuff on there and then dip it in water and apply it to the stainless steel cups without having to do individual pieces for the design. She can print it all out on one from the printer. I just text her and ask her. She said it's 5 colors, not purple. It's pink, orange, blue, green, and mint. She's going to the vinyl shop tomorrow. We'll see if they have some purple ones. Purple's my favorite color too.
Mine too. Purple and teal.
I love purple and teal. I've actually got some purple, teal, and white. I think it's white yarn to do a blanket out of. Purple and teal looks good to get together. Mm-hmm. She's gonna she said she'll video call me tomorrow and show me, because they do have some purple cups, and I'll get her to pick up some of those too.
Cool.
Yeah, purple and teal looks good together. And I like purple teal. I like purple and teal with like a lime green too. With it.
Add a black to it too.
Oh yeah, that black would make, and do like a little black strip in between each color. It'll make it pop.
Yep.
Definitely will make it pop. So next Friday on the 7th, we're going to play bingo again. But I'm going to do a little short video after this video, after this video or tomorrow, and for y'all to post your numbers in there on that video. And you'll send 6 numbers this time, 1 through 75. And we're going to use the same big old balls that we used last Friday. That last Tuesday. Yeah. I've got the yarn down there to do it with. I just haven't. I'm trying to clean my plate of some of these other things that I have to do. Yeah. Trying to get some of the other stuff that I've started and haven't finished done first. And I bought the Impeccable yarn from Michael's for it. They've really upped their game with their Impeccable yarn. It's not as stiff and rough feeling as it used to be. And then I got to do an anti-bullying video because I got tagged to do that with Lisa from Ladybird and Squishy. They emailed me and asked me would I participate in it, and I told them I would. And Gina from Knitting Turnpikes tagged me in hers, and she released hers today. I think I have a week, but I'm not going to take a week. I'm going to go on and get it done. I've been doing my research and yeah, you know, they're playing Tringo tonight. They're going to come in and greet everybody for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then they're going right into Tringo because they want people that don't stay up real late to have an opportunity to play.
Like me.
Right. Yeah, 10 o'clock their time is 9 our time, so that's doable.
Well, we're on the same time zone as Dana, so only by 11, I'm like,
Right.
But it's Friday and I don't have to get up for work, so I will do my best to stay up. Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, I got my numbers in too. Welcome in, HD. How are you tonight? I'm trying to finish Dana's tank top too. I don't know why it's taking me so long on it. It's not a difficult pattern. It's a simple pattern.
It looks super cute.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, it's super cute.
And I'm doing it in that cotton batik from Premier.
But that's nice.
It's to me it's the same as the I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. It's the same softness and everything, and it looks like it. And this is in Coral Crush.
The Walmart cotton's not that bad either.
Guys, if I'm good, HD, I'm good. I miss getting my numbers in. We'll have to try for next time. Yeah, because they're not taking numbers. Yes, last night was the last time to send in numbers. And that's why I'm gonna start doing little short videos for y'all to put your numbers in for mine, because I struggled to get everybody's numbers wrote down because they put them in lives, then they send them by email, they send them by Instagram. So hey, Mama J, you saw my message? And I forgot to post the questions in the chat in the description box. I'll go back and add those after I get off of here. Welcome in, Froggy. How are you? Hey, Sweet Jeannie. Hey, Crochet Nanny. I enjoyed her birthday party.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Even though I was working while she had her birthday party, I got to listen and stuffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed part of it because I had some stuff that I had to go do. But when I got finished doing that and got to the point where I could, because I went up to the other office and was getting some more stuff to bring back out here, I when I got on the inside, I pulled it back up and was listening to it.
Okay.
Froggy did good giving all that stuff away, and it was her birthday.
Right. All right. We have a TV emergency. I'll be right back.
Okay. And then her cause that she was donating to was awesome. So, Christy, I'll let you know, you and Michelle know if when she goes to the vinyl shop about the cups. Yeah, you've been packing everything up. Me too. I'll go to the post office first thing Monday morning and ship everything off. It takes time to package everything up and package it nicely and stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Christy. And y'all will have a 2K giveaway coming up, and it's gonna be amazing. This is a Notion bag and a project bag from Ella with no catchy name, and it's going into the giveaway. I'll end up opening it when I do the video. Welcome in, David. How are you? Howdy. When I do the video for the 2K and show y'all what it is. And it'll be yarn. It'll be a couple of my things in there. Dana is going to give one of her patterns away for free. Whichever one, whoever wins, whatever pattern they choose of hers will be free. Laura from the Crojo Crochet will be giving away one of her project planners. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. So, I'm still trying to get some others, and of course, y'all know I got a big box full of goodies down here that I got from Hobby Lobby. So some of that stuff will be included in it as well. And Christy, have you gotten, because I know you're getting something from me. Did you ever get one of these carousels? Well, it's not a carousel because it don't turn. I wished it did. I could put something on the bottom of it, make it turn though. From Dollar Tree. Welcome in, Quilty. How are you? Dana says, me love goodies. And David has just dropped his link to my Hat Not Hate contest. If anyone's in the chat that's not in blue, if you want your link dropped, just type the letter CC in the chat and someone will drop your link for you. Yeah, we all love goodies. So Dana's going to give one of her patterns away for free. Crojo Corner. Laura is going to give one of her project planners away. She's got a couple of designs. So she just told me to email her the winner and she'll let them pick which one. She's actually donating it because I offered to buy it and then just email her the person, but she's donating it. So love freebies. Because y'all know this is my year to support other channels that make things. Because we're going to buy yarn regardless. Her new poncho pattern. Yeah, I'm still working on her tank top. I'm going to get it finished this weekend though. so I can get pictures uploaded and sent to her. Hey, Olivia. Now, Quilty, my Dollar Tree really doesn't. That's good, David. Yeah, Dana's awesome. My Dollar Tree don't have a lot of good stuff either. If I ever get to Prattville, I try to go by their Dollar Tree because they have a lot more stuff over there. But anybody that gets something from me will get one of those. They're actually called a pencil and paintbrush holder, but I said, forget that. I won't need that to hold my pencils, or
I got a couple of those.
I don't have paintbrushes, so hey. I said, that's a perfect hook holder.
That's right.
And then you can see what you actually got in there versus in a bag or a drawer somewhere. Hey, Brother Joe. I was over there watching your bowling.
Me too.
Oh, your brother lost, Lord. You know, I always say you can't win them all. And take a loss as a win to look back over it and improve and do better the next time. Yeah, what I seen, he did good. And if he didn't make a strike on the first bowl, he usually picked up the spare.
Right.
And I'll take a spare over leaving pins on the floor.
I am so bad at bowling. I have fun though, so I don't care.
But they vary widely in the actual yarn and craft offerings. Yeah, David, my Dollar Tree don't have yarn. What yarn they had, they sold out, and they haven't. If they've gotten any more in, they haven't brought it out from the back yet. I'll put it like that. Because
mine's getting better, but I noticed like when I went to my son's house, they had a lot more colors at his Dollar Tree, and he lives in the middle of nowhere. So you'd think it would be opposite.
Right. I found that to be true with Dollar Trees. Just because they're in a big city don't mean they have a big variety of stuff. That a lot of your rural Dollar Trees have more
than
the big cities, and I guess because the rural ones don't have that competition.
And there's a ton of stores by there where there's a whole like strip of stores or whatever. So I was surprised because I'm thinking, okay, there's a lot of competition here, but he's basically in the middle of nowhere. But they had tons more, and it was cleaner. It was so much cleaner than my Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree, it looks like boxes blew up.
Right. Welcome in, Zach. Welcome in, Trisha. And hi, everyone. Just came in. How's everyone doing this evening? We're doing good. We just chatting and crocheting on a project. I'm working on finishing Dana's tank top pattern that she's waiting to release. And I would have been finished with it if I was actually paying attention to what I was doing. But I was having to frog rows. Not a row, but rows. So it happens. Trisha speaking to everybody. And I said Premier did me wrong with this skein of yarn because obviously this is dyed yarn. And it's never had white in it. It's always had a gray, but this ended up having like this much of white. So I'm gonna let it roll though, because it doesn't look bad. Welcome in, Stacy. How are you? Yeah, it depends on the store and the regional manager. Because Granny D went to one not too long ago in her little town of North Carolina that she lives in, and they had a Dollar Tree Plus aisle.
Right. I've looked everywhere for that. None.
I
Nope.
haven't looked, but I've called. I know my Dollar Tree doesn't have it.
I have. I have 3 Dollar Trees around me, and none of them have it.
And the one in Prattville, I called them and asked them, and they said they don't have it either. Now, Dollar General is supposed to start carrying yarns.
I have one like 5 minutes away from me. That would be nice.
Now, the closest Dollar General that I have, the only thing I've seen them have in there was the Line Brand Re-Up, and they only had 2 skeins. Did they have more than that? Probably so, but I don't frequent Dollar Generals that often.
I don't either.
Because to me, they have convenience store prices for what you get.
Yeah.
But I found out that Sam Walton's daughter owns half the stock in Dollar Generals. And they're supposed to be revamping all of the Dollar Generals on the inside and doing a bigger craft section. And I know it's probably in competition with the Dollar Trees, because Dollar Tree and Family Dollars are in bed together. And then Dollar General has Sam Walton's daughter as half owner in the stock. So there's no telling what she'll do.
I had to switch the lighter yarn. That other one was too hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Was that like double crochets and chain 2, skip 2 or something? Yeah. And you know what? I call them window panes. Those make
that's what Nan. It's Nan's Next Knots, but it's just white and it's white and this one. Well, are we backwards?
Family Dollar and Dollar Tree are the same. They're in bed together. The people that own the Dollar Trees own the Family Dollars. Now, the Family Dollars here have a lot of the craft stuff that the Dollar Trees have, but they haven't had yarn yet. I keep an eye on all that stuff. Other than trucking, my life involves crochet. It's trucking first and then crochet.
Yeah, I guess a yarn addict was in Ohio. She didn't even come by and say hi to me.
Really, Miss Karen?
Yeah. She was in Granny D's live, and she's like, yeah, we're just leaving Ohio and heading into Kentucky. I'm like, and you didn't come and wave at me?
So were they just traveling, or because I
have no idea. I didn't even know she was traveling.
I know they had their own trucking company for 30-something years.
Right.
Quilty says consider it a pop of non-color. You're right. That's what I'm gonna do, Quilty, because I wasn't going back frogging it and cutting it out and having to piece yarn back together. Just roll with the flow. It's still gonna look good though.
Looks fine. It looks like it should be there. It's all right.
Vicky said the Family Dollar around her has closed. Huh. And it's so sad here in Selma. Our town is so small. We have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dollar Generals that you can start at the one down here closest to my house and go down to the next one, and make a loop around and go to all 5 Dollar Generals.
There's a million of them around here too.
And we have 2 Family Dollars within 3 miles of each other. It's crazy. And we have one tiny Dollar Tree. I told them last time I was in there they need to move locations because we have a old Winn-Dixie building that's just sitting. We had an old Big Lots building that was just sitting. They could move, and they're like in a little shopping center, and those places aren't big at all. Yeah, David. And see, I kept frequents in my Dollar General hoping that they would have that Premier Flowers yarn.
Yeah, same here. Looks so pretty.
Yes, and I never was able to get it because if I'd have went in there and they'd had 2 boxes full of it, them 2 boxes
I would have bought it all.
I would have got it all too, and I would have asked, y'all got any more in the back?
Well, it's funny because 2 Thanksgivings ago, Lion Brand was having a sale on Shauna Ball.
Mm-hmm.
It was $1 a skein if you bought the whole case. So guess what? I bought the whole case. So
yeah,
I have 7, because it normally goes for like almost $10 a ball in some places. So I'm like, okay, so now I have 72 balls of Shauna Ball. But I like it, so I don't care.
And some of these Hirschners is one of them. David, I go to Family Dollar just to see if they're ever going to get yarn in because their cross section is set up just like the Dollar Trees, and everything that they sell in their cross section is just $1 too. But I always go in there just to make sure that they haven't started sending the yarn to Family Dollars. And so far they haven't. Yeah, Quilty, I wasn't a big fan of Shawl in the Ball either. I packed up all mine and sent it to Dana. I thought I did. I missed a couple of cakes because I had the Shawl in the Ball and the Shawl in the Cake, which I will turn around and use that to make that new poncho that she done in honor of me.
And I actually do use the J hook with it, and it turns out fine. I made a virus blanket with it.
Now I made a shawl with it. I think it was a shawl. Yeah, a shawl. And I made a turtleneck type bandana style.
Okay.
Little cover thing with it. Hey Sunita, how are you tonight? I don't know if you would call it sensitive or what, but yarn, the way I hold my yarn is like this.
Me too.
And I don't know if it's a sensitivity that I have, but that yarn has to feel a certain way running through my hand.
Well, I learned how to crochet with thread, so it doesn't bother me.
Well, see, I crochet with crochet thread too. Yeah. And I know some of that you get can be a little stiff and stuff. Now, that fisherman's wool, that 100% fisherman's wool, when I pick that skein up, I just cringe. Welcome in, Sarah. How are you? Because it feels like grit.
Ugh.
And I can't work with anything that feels like grit. Feels like sandpaper running through your hands. Oh, Sunita says she had an allergic reaction to something. It broke, her body broke out in a rash. I'm ready to rip my skin off.
Oh, no.
Whoa. Did you eat? Was it something you ate maybe? Or did you change washing powders? Or... Get you some Aveeno bath soaks. You can get them at Walmart. They come in a box. It's in a little packs. And run you a hot tub of water, as hot as you can stand it, and put you 2 packs of that in there and soak in it. And I promise you, it will help.
I have to do that with Olivia for her eczema.
Yes. Are you itching? Or is it burning? Oh, Christy, I love Red Heart with Love Metallic. Hold on. To me, this is the most sparkliest yarn that they put out on the market. I have not seen any other yarn as sparkly as this. Look at that.
Mama Swift gave Olivia a purple one like that. And she
I have a
loved
purple.
it. Yes.
And I need some more purple, but I can't find it. Welcome in, Michelle. How are you?
Imagine that. It's right here.
Because I'm making my grandbaby a blanket out of it.
It is so soft and squishy.
And I'm doing that Daphne blanket again. Kind of both. Yeah, get you some of that Aveeno oatmeal bath soak and put in your water, and it will help, and get you some hydrocortisone cream. Or take some Benadryl if you're not allergic to Benadryl.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is so... And I got this at Ollie's for $1.99.
My Ollie's has been lame on the yarn.
Yeah. Me too, Veronica. Me too. $1.99. Ollie's. It feels weird to you. I think it's the that Lurlex, metallic Lurlex that they put in there, because it's just twisted around. It's almost like the Christmas tree tinsel that you used to put on the Christmas trees, but on the thinner side, because it will work a loose. And it will get hung on your hook. Michelle says she finished the Aveline throw this past week. And I also finished the C2C scarf that I was working on. Oh, you've been busy.
Well, the weekend is for me to catch up on crochet because I work 50 hours Monday through Friday. So
yeah,
I pretty much spend my whole day listening to you guys while I'm working. And then on the weekend, that's when I have my crochet time.
Right. Well, when I get back over there, I won't have to drive to work no more. I just walk to work because it's just out my back door to the left and across the yard to the office.
Well, I'm working from home, so the 50-hour work week's not that bad. If I had to drive in the office, it'd be horrible because that would be another hour to each day. You
took some Benadryl, Sanita. Yeah, and if you can go to Walmart or to a drugstore, if you got a drugstore close by, they should have that Aveeno too. Get you some of that Aveeno bath soak, and it will help you a whole lot. I did too, Veronica. I got it in this charcoal gray. I got it in a light gray. I got it some more white, and I got some pink and some lime green. And I don't know where the 2 purples come from. I only had 2 purple, but I ended up with 6 pinks. It looks like I only had 2 limes.
And we know that's Veronica's favorite color.
Pink. Chrissy, what kind of hook are you using with it? Because I'm actually using my clover hook with it. The size 6 clover. And it works pretty good with it.
Yep, that's what I'm using right now. Size 6 clover.
Mm-hmm. She wants it for her bed, so I'm having to make my triangle, because the only thing the Daphne blanket is a triangle, 4 triangles put together to make a square. And Veronica says, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. Really? Now, you know your favorite color is purple.
I can hear her saying "really" in her little accent. I love it.
Really? Same, just have walked 2 doors down to work. Yeah. They only had black and white at your Ollie's. They had the pink, they had the lime green, the light gray, the dark gray, the white, the black. Oh, I did get some in the black too. And I don't know if I already had that lime green and purple. And I think I had a white, a pink, a purple, and a lime green already. And maybe Ollie's didn't have the purple, but I've looked for it online. I can't find it. So what I might end up doing is making 2 squares with the purple and the lime green in it, and 2 squares with the pink and the white. Because I'm doing white. I was doing a row of white, a row of pink, a row of green, a row of purple with white in between each color. Let me see if I can get it out of this bag. Because I have one made already. Well, no, I don't. I still got to finish my white out. This is it. So I'm making it big. And normally what I do is like I started with pink here at the bottom where you start at. Whatever color I stop with up here, I'll start my next square with that color. So
Nice.
yeah, it's like making a shawl, and then it's like making 4 triangle shawls, and then you put them together. And she wants it big enough for her bed, so of course I had to make the squares bigger than the pattern calls for. This is by Tony Lipsley from T.L. Yarn Crafts. Hey, Granny D's in the house.
Hi, Granny D.
You was about to miss us. Well, you caught us.
Yeah.
We got a few more minutes. Dana and Joe will be going on at 9, and tonight is Tringo night. So thank you, Christy. Thank you, Katrina. Yeah, she picked the color. She told me what color she wanted. So
Yeah, Olivia bailed on us. She went to bed already. She's watching TV in her room.
Sarah, send me your address so by Monday I send you your package. Veronica says she needs your address. Yeah, she told me what color she wanted, and I just looked around to see what I already had in her colors. So I said, well, I got everything you need. And you know, little girls love sparkle, so.
Some of us grown folks like sparkle too.
Oh, I love my sparkle.
Me too.
I've made them several ponchos and other little girls' ponchos in the mandala sparkle.
Yeah.
By Lion Brand.
I love that one too. Now, if they made the happy with sparkle, that would be the best.
The mandala happy?
Yeah, if they made that with sparkle, that would be icing on the cake.
I see Premier finally listened and came out with some variegated colors of their Premier basic yarn.
Nice.
And I can crochet with it and it doesn't bother me. And I was glad to find that out. Yeah, Sarah loves her sparkles. Yeah. I've been trying to find that Red Heart roll with it sparkle. Joann's had their Red Heart melange on sale for $4.99, but they didn't have enough in the same dye lot to even worry about. And I said, well, maybe that's why they have it on sale or clearance, because of it. They don't have a big variety in the same dye lot. And they had all of their mandala cakes. If it had mandala on it, they were all $3.99. Even the ombres. Quilty says, so do big girls. Yes, I love my sparkle. Now, the only sparkle yarn that I've ever had that I did not care for is ice yarn. And I have some somewhere.
I don't think I have any ice yarn with sparkle.
It's the, I can't even remember what the name of it is. It's in here somewhere. But it has the tinsel supposed to be wrapped around the yarn, but it's loose and it comes apart. It gets hung up on the hook too much. Veronica, she says she's seen it. So you know what, Sarah? I did too at Michael's. Last time I was in Michael's, they had some metallic crochet thread. And they actually had it on clearance for $2, but it didn't have very much on them. And I didn't see where it was even worth the $2 on clearance. Christy, I have tried ice yarns, and the ones that I got, I really didn't care for. I had got some that said it was premium acrylic, and if that was premium, I'd hate to see what their regular acrylic felt like. And I don't know if it was if those cakes that I got was maybe old or something, but it felt rough. I sent Granny D some of my ice yarn. I sent Dana some of it. I gave some of it away in giveaways. I know Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet, she won the tulip hook set that I gave away and 4 cakes of the ice yarn. Ice yarns is so high, but you know you can buy it from Gia from yarnnut.com.
That's where I've been getting it.
And today is the last day to get a discount using Dana's code. When you check out, put Dana as your coupon code and you'll save a discount. Now, I did get some from her. And
There's also another code for Picasso. If anybody likes Picasso, it's May 2021 starting tomorrow.
So, see, May 2021, you can get Picasso. Now, see, I got Picasso and I didn't like it. I don't know if I got a bad batch of yarn from ice yarns or what, because a lot of people that I've watched talk about how they love Picasso. I had the rainbow Picasso.
That's what I have.
And then like a earth tone color.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent that to Kelly with Kelly's Crochet Corner.
Okay. I like it, but I would say the only thing I don't like is if you have to frog it with the little fibers, it's not too fun.
Well, it's not froggy friendly at all.
No, it's not.
Now, Christy, I can tell you this much. What I got from Gia from yarnnut.com. This natural baby, and it says it's a 2, but it's a 3.
Oh, they lie on their sizes. I don't even go by their sizes.
Right. It's a 3. But this natural baby is amazing. And it is 10% bamboo, 14 cotton, and 76% acrylic. And what I like about getting it from Gia is you don't have to get it by the 8-pack.
Right.
You can get as many, because I only ordered 2 of these. I ordered it in the green, in the pink, and the teal to do a Creative Grandma's baby blanket that she revamped. It was a pattern that she had did, and it was in the Crochet World 2003 edition magazine.
Okay.
And she did it. She revised it. And this is what she used along with the white. So if you want to try some ice yarn, check out Gia and get the little from her. But I'm gonna show y'all something. You know, I like to be honest about stuff. Oh, let's see, where is it?
I haven't tried it, but
If you see this on her website, because I did get this from her sometime last year. If you see the Ice Yarn jeans, don't think of this as being like Line Brand jeans yarn. Look how little this is.
oh my goodness.
So, and this is 100% cotton. And this, they say it's a 3, but that I would say is a 2. So their sizing of their yarn weights are not always accurate.
No.
Now you do get 140 meters, which is probably about 165 yards. But all the ones I got were real tiny like this. So, but it's soft. It's good cotton. Just don't think that you're going to get a big skein of it. Oh, Christy, I wish you would have checked with me because I have multiple colorways of the Flicka. And you know, Flicka, Christy, is the exact same yarn as the Comfy Cotton. It's just labeled in a skein. They put the Comfy Cotton in a cake. They put the Flicka in a skein and put a new label on it and changed the colorway name. But it is identical to Comfy Cotton. I did a review on that on my channel. And I know I showed these a couple other times too, but these come from Gia too. And this one. Let me turn it over so y'all can see that better. And this is the Yarn Art Flowers Moonlight.
I like that one.
And you get 1,094 yards. Now this is a 1. And it has the easy start. And these were 17 on her site. Maybe because of the dye lot, Christy, they might be a little bit different. Yeah, Froggy, I love that. And when I seen she had those for $17, I jumped on them because Whisper said that she looked them up when I showed them, and they were the cheapest she could find them was $25.
Wow.
And I've seen them on some sites for 30 something. And Michelle says she's making loveys using Simple Soft. That's gonna be nice. That's what I thought about doing my grandbaby's blanket out of, was Caring Simply Soft, because I have a bunch of it in the colors that she wanted too. I ain't too quick to work with Caring Simply Soft.
Now that's the only thing I can say about Hobby Lobby is I like their Soft Secret.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the Simply Soft, but it doesn't seem to split as much.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I don't like working with the Simply Soft. Yeah, Granny D dropped the website. It's yarnnut.com with 2 N's. Yeah, because when I was at Joann's, they had their the Comfy Cotton was on sale for $5.99, but I didn't buy any because I got some. But the colorways that they had of the gray and the brown, you could look at it and tell that they were 2 totally different colors. And one of the browns looked like it was like a heathered brown. But when you look at the label, it was the exact same color, but the dye lights were different. So, and up until maybe 4 years ago, I never even imagined to even think about dye lights. I just grabbed what I liked, whether it was same dye light or not. I don't know. And it's hard to tell in the stores with the lightings that they have how
Right.
they look, and you really don't notice it until you get it home and start working with it.
Yeah.
Because when I ran into this white on this cotton batik, I said, Lord, Lion Brand done sent me wrong dye lights. So I looked at it, not Lion Brand Premier. When I looked at it, I said, no, it's the same dye light. So that was just some misdyed yarn. Yeah, Granny D, I learned that the hard way, that dye lights can make a big difference.
I did too.
And I found my piglet blanket that I was working on
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
from 2012. And I was happy to find it. And that's what I'm saying. All that was done with Red Heart Super Saver. Every single crochet that's in that blanket was done with white Red Heart Super Saver.
Well, with Granny D's new thing coming up, it's giving me flashbacks of when I first learned how to crochet with yarn, because the moss stitch was the first stitch I did in a baby-sized blanket. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's not going anywhere.
Look, I was getting my hooks together to do my hook video. And I have my hook that my grandmother taught me how to crochet with. And I'm like, how in the world did I ever learn how to crochet with this hook? It was a size elf to start off with. But you can tell I used it. Look at the silver in it missing. I wore the gold off of it. But that's the first hook that I ever crocheted with. And I have actually her hook. And I got to research and see what hook this is, because I thought the only one she had was boys. But boys are not inline. And this says it's made in the USA. It's a size 6 or a G. Does not have a brand on it, but it's an inline hook. And I know this hook has got to be, I'm 47. So this hook has to be older than 47. And look where she rubbed it off at. Right there. And it's an inline hook, so I don't know what brand it is. But she crocheted with it all the time. And I have my mama's. This is the one she would use when she worked with little bitty thread.
Yeah, that's what I learned on.
This is a 1 point. See, that stuff so little I can't even see it. 1.65.
Yep.
And then she would use this double alt 00. Now this
That's
one,
right. That's what I learned on. With the number 30 thread.
It's bent.
Yep. That's what I learned on.
She used it so much it bent, and it's all rough and got pieces of the chrome peeling off of it. So I don't use them because I don't want to misplace them and lose them.
I gave all my old steel crochet hooks to my stepdaughter because she does lots of amigurumi. I'm like, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have my Clover set. You can go ahead and have these. But now I'm kind of regretting it because it's the ones I learned on. I'm like, oh, I should have kept a few just for myself, just for,
Right.
But it's all right. They're eventually going to go to her anyway, so whatever.
I actually want to get a shadow box and put these, the first one that I ever used, my grandmother's and my mama's, in a shadow box together.
That'd be cool.
And my daddy told me he found a couple of more of my grandmother's hooks. So I'm going to go down And when I go back home, I'm gonna get them from him. Yep, we got 3 minutes till Tringo. So Dana, if you want to drop your link.
I made it. I'm awake still, guys. Yay.
You know what, Granny D? I think you're right, Crystal. I don't think Crystal does pay attention to die lots. I can, Sarah, I can do a video on crochet thread. And Christy, that was me. I just used to grab everything that I liked. I didn't worry about whether or not it matched. And then when I get it home and start working with them, I'm like, okay, why is this black lighter than the other black? Or why does this white look like a cream and not a white? And I just always thought, well, maybe the yarn's been in the store for a long time. But now listen, till about 6 years ago, I'd never been in Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or none of them places to buy yarn. I thought the only place you could get yarn from was Walmart. And the only thing I had ever crocheted with was Red Heart Super Saver, Burnett blanket yarn, Burnett Baby Sport, and the Peaches and Cream and Lily Sugar and Cream Cotton. And, of course, the crochet thread, because I thought that was the only thing they had out there. Froggy, you think a set of washcloths and a towel for what? The crochet thread?
No, Granny asked about something about her moss stitch challenge that's coming up.
Oh, okay. Someone asked if the whole project has to be moss stitch and should allow like a 3 or 4 washcloths or no washcloths, hats, and larger projects. The moss stitch is a yarn eater, so if you got some yarn laying around that you're trying to get out of your stash, that would be a very good challenge. Let's see. I would say I tagged you in the 10 yarning question video too. I'm glad you did that. I'm talking about a shout out. So check out my video that I did on the 10 yarning questions. I did forget to post the questions in the description box where you could just copy and paste, but I'm gonna do that when I get off of here. If it's gonna be a month-long challenge, Granny, I say just allow people to make whatever they want to make. And if you're doing a giveaway, you could base the giveaway off of what people made. But yeah, washcloths and a towel would be good. If you make a hand towel.
Or well, you can Granny, you know I'm making a blanket because, you know, that's what we do.
Well, and if you do a blanket, you could do the moss stitch and do window panes in it.
Yeah.
And then come back with the moss stitch again.
Yeah.
Because you could do the moss stitch, because what is moss stitch? Single crochet, double crochet, and then on the next row it's the opposite. You do a double where you do a single. Is that the moss stitch?
No, it's a single, chain one, skip one, single.
That's right, single. So see, you could do that, and you could add a row of window panes and then come back with a row of singles and then start the moss stitch again.
Yeah. Or a shawl.
Yeah. Yeah, Granny D, you could count that as a set, 4 washcloths and a hand towel. Or they could do 4 dish towels and make a 4 dishcloths and make a dish towel and decrease it as they go in and make a towel topper too. Vicky says she just purchased Big Twist. It says to machine wash, do not tumble dry and dry clean. So that means you can machine wash it, but they recommend you lay it flat. Is it Big Twist cotton? Because if it's the Big Twist cotton, I'm going to tell you, it's the exact same yarn as the Premier Home cotton. The exact same colors, everything. Samaya said, do you know of a crochet crescent-shaped shawl? Crescent like the moon. I have seen one of them out there.
Oh, what
And I want to say it was on a yarn band too, Michelle.
It is. It's on a Karen Ripple cake. It's on a Karen
I
Ripple
got
cake. I don't have one right with me, but
I'm talking about this one.
yeah. Yep.
And it's the free pattern on the label. So somebody go to yarnspirations.com and see if you can find it on there. Here's their website right here. As soon as my camera focuses. There we go. Go to yarnspirations.com and go to free patterns and type in shawls. Yeah, we fixing to get off of here because it's 3 minutes after 9 and Dana and Joe have started Tringo. So let's go over there to their house and let's play Tringo, and good luck to everybody that goes over.
Find my numbers.
Let's do a butterfly raid over there to their house and play some Tringo.
Yay!
Because they're going to be greeting for 10 to 15 minutes and then they're getting right into it. And I will be back Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And then I'll be back Wednesday. And then Friday, we're going to play Dream Go on the 7th of May. And I'm going to do a short video after this one or tomorrow for you to put your numbers for next Friday's Dream Go. And you'll submit 6 numbers for it. Everybody have a good night. I really enjoyed everybody.
Thanks for having me in your house.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime.
Oh, it looks like I have a
kitty. He wants to say bye-bye. Oh, it's pretty. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming. I really enjoyed it. And if y'all go over to Dana and Joe's, I will see y'all over there. Good night, everybody.